Hey, welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We're Friday, September 2nd, 2016, and today in our Tech News Update, we have Google that is preparing a event for October the 4th, and apparently they will be announcing new devices like the Pixel phone, Daydream VR, so they're kind of Daydream virtual reality headset, and many more things apparently, including maybe some Pixel computers and some Chromebooks and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see. So that's happening on October the 4th, and apparently will be streamed online. So it's going to be interesting to see the new devices that Google wants to send out. Well, Microsoft, we were talking yesterday about how they are cleaning up the Windows Store by removing apps that won't have the rating for the age rating, basically. They are also, apparently, this week cleaning up all the store apps that are problematic. So any app that has ratings of, having many crashes, failures, apps that do nothing really, or that are just something that shouldn't be there. Well, Microsoft is removing all of that from the store, so they say that they're kind of cleaning up their act. There's still a lot of crap in the Windows Store that needs to be removed, and I hope they do address that in this cleanup, because it's really, really jungle out there. Well, it's finally happened. We had the news item about the Galaxy Note 7 phones that would apparently explode because of the batteries. Well, it's official. The Samsung is actually um, taking back their devices. There's a recall of all Galaxy Note 7. So if you have one of these devices, you have to return it. They are going to examine, and we're not really sure exactly what's going to happen. Are you going to be left out with no devices for now? Are you going to swap with something else? But one of the things is sure is that apparently it would be millions of handsets that need to be recalled. So that's kind of a big blow to Samsung. So it's going to be interesting to see here what happens. And it does seem that it is all due to the battery that explodes. Well, the this week we were talking about iPhones that and iPads that I was saying that it's very important that you update with the latest version to iOS 9.3.5. Well, the same flaw that was on these devices is apparently in OS 10 on the Mac computers. So a update was released on OS 10.10 and 10.11. Very important to apply these fixes. And one thing that we are not sure, but we do think about, is that if you are using an older version than 10.10, it might seem that you are going to have that flaw that's going to stay there because Apple doesn't upgrade the other operating systems. So make sure that you upgrade your system as soon as you can, and that it fixes a very important security flaw that's been there, by the way, for years. Well, Steam users are really fans of Windows 10 apparently, because in the latest numbers, 49% of Steam users are on Windows 10. So it seems that pretty much a lot of the Steam players find it interesting to go to Windows 10, and of course that probably has also something to do with DirectX, which makes Windows 10 kind of more bigger performance for gamers. So interesting to see these statistics. 49% of Steam users are on Windows 10. Well, Tim Cook doesn't speak out too much when there's something wrong, but this time he did speak out, and he used kind of interesting words. Um, Somebody was asking him about the European Union Commission that wants Apple to pay back $13 billion to Ireland, and he responded with, "This is total political crap." Interesting. But another interesting little thing that we've learned also is that apparently the amount that they were paying in taxes to Ireland with the special agreement was only around 50 euros for every $1 million in revenue. That's kind of not a lot. I don't know. A couple of thousand at least would have been interesting. 50 euros per million of revenue. That's like probably not paying much, basically. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with this in the future, but he's mad. And finally, Open Office could be on the verge of shutting down. And the reason behind this is that they are lacking developers that want to work on OpenOffice products. What's happening is that since LibreOffice took a little more popularity, it seems that a lot of developers decided to jump on LibreOffice to work on instead of OpenOffice. And that left OpenOffice kind of stagnant and not having new features or new updates much. And also, it is apparently a problem for security. There could be in the software a few security flaws that are unfixed, and there's no sign that it will be fixed. So maybe it's time to move on to LibreOffice if you're using OpenOffice, because the platform has kind of been dead for a little while, and nothing seems that, or shows us that it's going to change in the near future. So it would be sad. I like to have different platforms. Would be sad to see it go, but sometimes things happen. So this was the Tech News Update for Friday, September 2nd, 2016. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. And we'll try to, of course, help you with that. It's always fun to have your feedback. And if you like our videos, please subscribe. You'll know when new videos are online. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great weekend. We'll be back Monday with our next Tech News Bulletin.